Yes, I am Ras Olivache, and I'm a herbalist. I live in St. Thomas, and I'm here in St. Croix doing a little public service because we have World War III. This is World War C, World War Corona, sorry. and I have no time to worry because if I have to heal people, I can't worry. And so I know a lot of people scared out there, and as a result of that, I come to tell you, be courageous. It's a time to be courageous. But to be courageous, you have to do certain things to prevent what you might be afraid happens to you. So Ras is here to give you some tips. From the natural healing perspective, I don't want to say that I have any cure for anything. But all I want to say, our culture responds to the coronavirus. And we want you to know when you get up in the morning, naturally, you take a bath. Because you'll realize everybody is saying, wash your hands these days. We always know we had to wash our hands. From small, we went to school, and in hygiene class, they teach us that we must wash our hands. So if you have to wash it 5 times a day, 10 times a day, just go right ahead, because this is a very serious thing. And if it's germs, and if it's bacteria, and if it was manufactured, or if it was not, it's the same effect. So we want to say you have to be hygienic. You brush your teeth, you wash your face, you wash your hands, you take a full bath first thing in the morning. Then there is something now you have to drink. Liquids are very important right now, but not cold liquids though. So you may want to start the day with some bush tea, because usually that's how we started the day within our culture. I'm saying, brothers and sisters, your food is your medicine and your medicine is your food. So when we're talking about herbs, we're talking about foods. Because there are certain herbs that are natural antiviral agents. At least that is how we learn it in our culture. So we have a herb that's very popular here in these Virgin Islands. The name is neem. Neem is antibacterial. Neem is anti-germicidal. Neem is antiviral. So this herb here is a fantastic herb. It also cleans the blood and cleans the liver. People don't know that if you cannot have weak digestive juices if you have viruses. Because if you have powerful digestive juices, you have the ability to neutralize the virus in your stomach. Because as you know, the liver secretes hydrochloric acid that helps the food digest, as the body has to prepare to cause what you drink or what you eat to become blood. So you have to have a powerful digestive system, and this will also help your digestive system. You make some tea with this, brothers and sisters. You may want to use like 9 leaves, 7 leaves at a time if you're an adult. You boil a cup of water, maybe 8 ounces or 10 ounces, and you make a cup of tea sometimes once a day. We also have other herbs that we want to demonstrate, which you can use to make tea. We want you to use tea every day and use the tea without sugar, because we want to ensure that you consume foods that are alkaline, herbs that are alkaline. This is a natural organic herb, indigenous to the tropics, and this is what our ancestors used from time immemorial for treatment of viral conditions. You may want to use some of this man better man tea also, So if your immune system is better, or if your immune system is stronger, most naturally you're better than the other man. So this herb again is a very powerful herb. It cleans the bloodstream. It's used for fevers. It's used for cold. And our people also always use this herb for viral conditions. It is also known that people with viral conditions want to use herbs full of vitamin C. There's a herb called sourgrass. There's another herb called sorrel, the herb that we make this delicious, fantastic Virgin Islands drink with. We may want to boil it with ginger and cinnamon. The ginger also helps remove mucus. You know, because the coronavirus has to do with plenty mucus in your lungs. But the virus gets into your body through your nose, through your mouth, through the eyes, they say. So we're saying that to prevent the disease, which is what we have to absolutely focus on, is to strengthen the immune system. To strengthen the immune system, you need a lot of vitamin C. So the sorrel and the sorrel leaves, in fact, the sorrel leaves even have more vitamin C than the sorrel itself, even if the sorrel fruit have a tremendous amount. So this is one of the foods that we want to suggest to you. The lemon is also fantastic for, you know, giving you vitamin C, for giving you calcium. The calcium will help facilitate the absorption of iron. So then we could use spinach. Soon I'm going to be demonstrating with the spinach leaves and so to show you what juices you can make to strengthen your immune system and to also help remove mucus from your body and to also help prevent the coughs in your body. We have this herb here which we call the French thyme. If it grows in St. Croix, if it grows in St. Thomas, we can also call it St. Thomas or Virgin Islands thyme. It's a large variety of thyme, but you can check the computer and see all thymes are fantastic for coughs, for whooping coughs. This will also clean the blood and many other things which I don't have time to talk about today because we're talking about the immune system. You can also include that with ginger and turmeric and other herbs to make a green drink or a green juice. Juices, brothers and sisters, pure green juices, the chlorophyll is very crucial for strengthening the immune system, for cleaning the blood, for refreshing the body, for blood tonics, for tissue tonics and for organ tonics. So this is a fantastic herb you can use for coughs, for colds, for flus. The famous Congo root, kojo. You know, they call it guinea hen weed in other parts of the world. But in Dominica we call it kojo wick. In St. Thomas we call it Congo root. This is fantastic antioxidant. This cleans the blood. This is also used in our tradition as Rasta people and as Caribbean and African people to treat viral conditions. This also cleans the bloodstream. This also kills parasites. So if we maintain a lot of parasites in our body, we also know that we have issues with a weakened immune system. This herb is called Correlator. Some people call it bee flower. You see the bees love this flower so much. This is also fantastic for removing mucus. So these are just some of the herbs, my brothers and sisters, that you can use at breakfast time. And you can also use it during the day. This herb in St. Thomas, we call it Campesina. I know we call it the same thing in St. Croix. In Dominica, we call it Guenabafay. This is also fantastic for strengthening the immune system, for cleaning the bloodstream, for fighting viruses. At least that is what we have been taught by our ancestors from time immemorial to treat viruses. Now, you just simply, brothers and sisters, you got to use a lot of liquids. So in addition to the bush teas, on either side of lunch, most probably you're having lunch between 12 and 2, which should involve some vegetables. You know, we as Caribbean people, as African people, have always used our lettuce, our spinach, our watercress, our cucumbers, our pumpkin. These we have to keep on using. Because even if the times have changed within a couple of weeks, the Most High haven't changed. And the dictate of the Most High from time immemorial, even from the first chapter of the Bible, it says, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, and it shall be for medicine. The fruits thereof shall be for meat." We have lemon here, we have apple. I had brought some mangoes. Mangoes full of vitamin C. Apples full of vitamin C. Sorrel full of vitamin C. Lemon full of vitamin C. Gooseberries, full of vitamin C. Cherries, full of vitamin C. We don't have time to be afraid, my brothers and sisters. We have great foods like mushrooms. So whereas we want to make salads with mushrooms, salads with vegetables, steam them or eat them raw, with mushrooms you should cook them. Maybe you want to cook them with some chickpeas, some lentils, you know, some organic pumpkins. You boil them, at the end of it, then you put your okra and your other green vegetables. It's a time to make a revolution, my people. If we keep doing the same things will keep happening to us. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, the time has come to make that revolution, to make that change. So we need vegetables at lunch, and on either side of lunch, we need vegetable juices. Here we have turnips. Turnips great for coughs and colds. We have arugula. We have spinach. We have turmeric. We have onion in this combination of herbs right here. We simply put some of them in the blender. Put some water. This water, I'm not advertising anybody, but the reason why I'm bringing this up here is because it's organic. Not organic, but it's alkaline. You see, all the foods that we're going to be talking about today, all of them are alkaline. What does alkaline mean? It simply means that there are certain foods that are original to the creation. You see, you blend them up for a minute or so, even maybe a minute and a half sometimes. So all the enzymes are liberated as a result of the blend. But you want to use it fresh all the time. You use the strainer, and then you have a great herb juice. Spinach high in calcium. Spinach is especially high in chlorophyll. Then you have the turnips, that is great to remove mucus, help to remove coughs. You have onions, that is antibiotic, relieves the body of, again, of mucus. The problem all the time is inflammation. So all those herbs that we're talking about removes inflammation from the throat, removes inflammation or mucus from the immune system. Combinations like this that you can use on either side of lunch. So if you use a variety of vegetables every day, you just take the same vegetables and put them in the blender with clean water, alkaline water. Alkaline water being water with pH of 7.5 to 10. So you pour the water, you blend it, you strain it, you drink it right away. You may want to drink as much as 2, 3, 4 glasses of that every day. Again, in these times, the antibiotic herbs, like the Man Better Man, you can take a few leaves and put it in the blender likewise and blend it. You may want to use this one that I had here. It actually looks like tamarind leaves with the seed under the leaf. Guenabafei. You take some of it and you put it in the blender and blend it. You take a little couple leaves of the neem. You put it in your blender and blend it right away. It is known that the Israeli government forward a couple millions of malaria medicine to the Americans. Because as you know, the Israelis and the Americans are friends. So they forward 20 million malaria medicines to America. We're telling you, brothers and sisters, again, the neem plant is anti-malarial. It is also antifungal, antibiotic. So we have everything right here in these islands to treat a condition that is affecting the whole of creation. At least our culture says so. Our ancestors told us so. Sebi tell us so. Dr. Lila Africa, and special big up to him because we know he just passed recently, to him and his family. So we're saying, brothers and sisters, make soup with the mushrooms. We have here some alkaline foods. You have a choice between having starchy foods and chemicalized flesh, which is very acid or very mucus forming. At this time now, we cannot continue to use foods that are acid, foods that are mucus forming. The white rice and the white flour and the cream of wheat and all the different diverse flesh foods and all the chemicals in them, they promote a lot of mucus or inflammation in the body. The condition that we're dealing with is a tremendous amount. Is a grain. Those of you who want to come to our store, we can forward some of the grains, a food list to you, so you can know what to eat and drink in this time. Millet is another grain. It is alkaline. The Ethiopians say that you can survive from eating millet only. Flaxseed is another grain. I'm saying all those grains are better than white rice. They're better than brown rice. They are original grains to the creation with all the trace minerals that you need, my brothers and sisters. Now we need to build nourish, white flour, white sugar, white rice, canned foods, fried foods, the peanut butter with the pig fat in it. And all those foods will negatively affect you at this time and cause a lot of mucus in your body, in addition to all those mucus, all those viruses that seem to be coming from one after the other, after the order, after the order, and we wonder where they're coming from. And we're really absolutely suspicious about all of them. So we also have another grain here, which is the teff. So these original tropical grains we suggest. You can use a little organic oats, but these here are better than oats because oats is starch and these are protein. Or you prefer to say you get amino acids from them. So we have certain vegetables here, like the cochlea, which in St. Croix you call the inflammation bush. You can make juice with that to clean your kidney. The chives, also very antibiotic. It also helps remove mucus. We know a lot of people cook with the chives, but you can also make juice with it. And you can also make tea with it. And these are just some of the vegetables that we put together, even some vegetables indigenous to those islands. Those things that the white lettuce and them thing there, them is deadly thing that come from abroad, full of chemicals. We don't want no cargo in this time. We don't need no cargo in this time. That is why we keep saying over and over, let's return to agriculture. Kale, use kale with ginger, with turmeric. This fantastic turmeric here, antibiotic. And even cancer and these things, it treats if you mix it with black pepper. In these times, brothers and sisters, is the time when our people have to resort to the things that are around us. Remember, brothers and sisters, we want to keep saying it again and again. Your food is your medicine and your medicine is your food. If your body has no iron, you have a weak immune system. How do you get the iron? From making juice with kale, making juice with spinach, making juice with arugula, And we have thyme, which you can also put in your veggie juices. You can cook with, and it will also help with the cough. Another crucial thing, very often people say, this one is porcelain, which is fantastic for internal hurts. So it heals the body on the inside. It heals the internal organs. So in addition to the immune system, the other internal organs have to come to play because the body is one body. I want you to know, brothers and sisters, especially the elders out there, Exercise. You know, they tell us to socially, disperse from each other. I totally accept that. But we can go to the beach. We can go to the sun. We can go up a mountain. Let the sun fight this thing. It is said in tropical regions, it even tends to be less. It's affecting people less, so you spend some time in the sun. When you get up in the morning and before you go to sleep, you can simply take some deep breaths and exercise. Take a deep breath in, hold it for a while, and then breathe out. And you can relax like that. Speak to the Most High. I am relaxed. So help me, Jah. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. So you can get up early morning, go on the veranda and just do your exercises. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. The most important thing on the planet is your breath. And this disease proves it. You see everybody afraid that they ain't gonna take the next breath. So the breath is crucial. So instead of being afraid, be courageous. Take a deep breath. Speak the words that you need to happen in your life. I am relaxed. So help me God. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. Instead of panicking, pray for protection. I am protected. So help me Jah. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. The more you exercise, the stronger your lungs get. Every cell needs oxygen. The more you exercise, the more oxygen you put in your body. I am healed, so help me Jah. So just to reiterate the things that we're saying. The message is the same from time immemorial, what we've been telling you. Bush tea in the morning. Bush tea prevent disease. Prevention is better than cure. So first thing in the morning, do some breathing exercises, then drink some bush tea. You can be drinking your bush tea while you're doing your breathing exercises. First thing in the morning, for a meal, break your fast with either fruits or whole grain porridge. So you eat fruits, you can eat a variety of fruits at a time. Mango have vitamin C, gooseberry have vitamin C, lemon, oranges, all of them, they have vitamin C. Most fruits have vitamin C. So eat a variety of fruits every day. Eat a variety of fruits maybe once at least or twice a day. You can include berries with fruits. If you're not eating fruits, eat melons. Don't eat melons and fruits at the same time. Because you don't want to give your body too much problems to have to digest food because you need your strength to fight disease right now. Okay? If you want to make porridge, you can cook some millet, or you can cook some amaranth, or some buckwheat, or even flax seeds. Mix it with some coconut milk. Not that cow milk. That cow milk is very mucus forming. You want fats, but you want avocado oil and coconut oil and cold-pressed olive oil. You don't want vegetable oil, corn or canola oil. These are very mucus forming. The same thing with the fats, the cheese, the milk, the egg, the butter. These are very mucus forming. Stop using these things right now. If you didn't know right now. These are very mucus forming. If you look at the milk, you don't find it look like phlegm. The issue is mucus. So let's stay away from those conditions there, those things that will affect us. You eat some food in midday, eat it with a salad. Let the salad precede the food. Spinach, parsley, moringa, collard greens. These vegetables, they are cooked mushrooms often. Mushrooms strengthen the immune system. Vegetables strengthen the immune system. On either side of lunch, as we said a little earlier, Juice vegetables. Include indigenous herbs with spinach and moringa and kale. Add ginger. If you have apple, put apple in it. It must be organic. All those vegetables must be organic. Blend those vegetables. Strain them. Drink them often. Fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh vegetable juices, soups with mushrooms, bush tea often. Those liquids is what we need every day to fight the condition that is affecting us right now. We say that for the Virgin Islands, but we also say that for the whole of creation. Ras Bobby Herbal Products love you. We're here to serve you. Stay blessed. One love. Mama, Papa, children. Ras Bobby love you. Anyway.